Hey everyone, James here again, and I'm back with a brand new episode of Music Biz. So this week I want to talk about creative block, which is another way of saying writer's block in a manner that appeals to everybody working in music today. Everyone encounters some form of creative block in their daily lives. Author Steven Pressfield, in his book, The War of Art, describes it as resistance. It's that feeling within you that asks why. Why are you trying? Why are you doing this? Why do you think you could ever do it any better? Why do you think you deserve to have this career when other people do not? Why? And it's something that's present in our minds every single day. And even if you overcome it on Monday, it doesn't mean that you'll overcome it on Tuesday. But fear not, I'm going to give you 3 things that should help you overcome creative block in your upcoming efforts. So the first thing I'm going to say, which is kind of the hard truth of the matter, is that the only way around creative block is through it. You cannot just ignore it and it goes away. You cannot just come up with some trick that'll automatically make you not have to worry about these things anymore. Resistance is something that is going to be a part of your life forever. You might as well make friends with it and understand that you're going to have to fight with it over and over again. Think of it as like your nemesis, your comic book villain that you're going to face again and again. It's your Doc Ock, so on and so forth. So the first thing that you can always do is just trudge through it. If you're trying to write a story, for example, and you hit a creative wall, just keep writing. The next 100 paragraphs may not work, but eventually you're going to stumble upon something, even if it's just a single sentence, that works and you can build from there. The same applies with songwriting. Just keep writing lyrics, keep writing chord progressions, keep writing melodies, and eventually something is going to stick with you. Just keep going. The second piece of advice I have to give you kind of goes along with the first one. The reason that we encounter these creative blocks is because creativity, like anything else in our bodies, is a muscle in a lot of ways, when we have to exercise our muscles to keep them strong. So my second piece of advice for you when you hit creative blocks is to step back and give yourself a separate but similar challenge. As an example, if you're a music journalist, instead of trying to write that review that you're stuck on right now, listen to something you've never heard before and try to write just one tweet telling people what you think about it. An entire album summarized in a single tweet. And give yourself, a day to do it. In fact, in the month of February, a bunch of music journalists are taking part in what they call the music writing exercise, which is pretty much what I just laid out. Listen to a new album every single day and write a single tweet summarizing your thoughts. And if you're a songwriter, you can do something similar by telling yourself you're going to write 7 songs in 7 days. Now, you don't have to release those songs, you don't have to share them with anybody else, but every morning you should wake up and set aside time where you're going to write a song. You might love it, you might hate it, it might be 10 minutes long, or it might be 30 seconds long, but you're going to create something original every single day. And slowly, over time, your ability to just be creative and come up with new ideas and come up with solutions to the problems that you encounter is going to strengthen. You're going to become better at it. You're going to become more prolific in your work. So just set aside time and work at your craft. Exercise your creativity the same way you would exercise any other part of your mind and body. And my third suggestion to anyone encountering creative block is that you learn to relax. Your creative muscles are just like any other muscles. They get tired, they wear, they tear, and you don't want to hit this wall that you can never overcome. A great way to solve that is to learn to take a step back. Play with your dog, read a book, pet a cat, get a cup of coffee, see an old friend, take your partner on a date, clean your house, do your laundry. Do anything that gets your mind off of the problems that you face. And that is not the same thing as doing the same work in another capacity. I know that sometimes when I have creative blocks, my first instinct is to listen to a podcast on creativity or read a book about overcoming creative blocks, and that's really just further drilling down on the problem that I already am facing. What you want to do is get away from it. You want to escape the problem altogether and allow your mind to relax, reset, recover, and then come back at it. What I've found in my experiences, and what many others will attest to, is that when you allow your brain to relax and just focus on literally anything else, all of a sudden the creative juices start flowing again, ideas start coming, and while they might not be immediately solving the problems that you face, you will get there, but you have to allow your brain to relax. Especially in the music industry, where creativity is demanded of us on a daily basis. People are always creating new promotional materials, writing new songs, writing press releases, so on and so forth. That's a really big strain on your creative efforts. And the only way to prevent completely hitting a wall where you just burn out and don't want to do it anymore is to learn to relax, to disconnect, make time for yourself, take care of yourself, and just heal. Your body needs it. And if you need even more insight on the industry, well, don't worry, that's exactly why this channel exists. Music Biz is the creation of a lot of people who want to come together to help you understand, navigate, and above all else, succeed in the music industry. So please take a few moments and click the subscribe button down below. And if you've already done that, then we are so thankful for your support, because that's what makes this channel possible. The more subscribers equals the more content, and we are so ready to keep bringing you content. So if you've already done that, thank you so much. And the only other thing that I'm going to ask of you is this: take care of yourself, because you deserve it.